Yep, getting my garage cleaned up. It's a mess. But gonna hang that from the ceiling. I got a guy coming out. He come and looked at it. I guess the parts will be here Monday. I'm gonna have it professionally done. So I know we're running it out that hole. There's a chimney. But getting the shop all set up. Work wood. I generally work metal, but see, I got the welders. But we're gonna get her set up for working wood. Rule number one. As a man, rule number one, never buy an air compressor from Tractor Supply. That should be like next to never loan out your outboard. It's like right up there, chainsaw. Never buy an air compressor from Tractor Supply. I mean, it works, but barely. Got a new table saw. Or new to me table saw. It should work good. I'm going to start bringing them in. I got 300, enough to do 300 highs, but I got to work on the frames and I got to get everything repainted this winter. So I'm going to bring it in the garage here. And I bought a garage tent for outside. It's 20 by 12. And then I'll bring it in here, get all the foundation switched out, everything painted, let it dry, and then we'll bring it, stack it out there so it's all ready to go. I want to be able to fish next summer, so instead of working on equipment all summer, I'm going to work on fishing, or work on this during the winter. I mean, we'll still ice fish, but I've got over 300 of these I bought. It's that MDO board, some of it, and the other it's all marine plywood. But I mean, it's old and it's used, but for 25 cents each, and you can't beat it. It's that stuff they make cement forms out of, so some good stuff. Not all of it. Some of it's like a marine plywood because it never did warp or anything. It must be a pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna turn them into migratory covers. I'll put some new orders, some new lids for there, and then put the wood on here, and then I'm gonna put a shim on the inside, 3/8 shim like this one on all of them, because you need room in there for like put pollen patties and stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this stuff. I mean, need some scraping, some paint and stuff, but for 25 cents each, I mean, that stuff's like 80 bucks a sheet, you know. Stuff's expensive, so I've got over 300 of them. Partner gave to me, so they come in handy. I've been using them for all kinds of stuff besides the lids. I mean, you can make bottom boards out of them, double screen boards. Yeah, I got to make about 50 double screen boards. I'm going to make at least 25, put it that way. But I've got another 2 more stacks like this to bring home yet. Make some more lids. We're just getting her all cleaned up. It's going to be a nice little workshop. And putting it off. But there'll be plenty of room in here. We get it nice and warm. We'll be able to go to town. I'll still have it set up where I can work metal too. Yeah, that'd be nice. Instead of working outside and everything, you know, it's like I did last summer out there at night. It didn't make no sense. Well, this garage, I mean, I got 7 people at my house, so everybody throws everything in the garage, you know. So not anymore. Stay out of my garage. Nobody wanted to help clean it out, so Trevin helped, I guess, but nobody else wanted to help clean it up, so they can stay out of my garage now. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Got the rest of the hives foam on them. Everything's working. Everything's still alive. Only thing that died was the queen castles. I had 3 queen castles set up, and in September I put them in, left 1 queen in there, and then I put them all in 10 frame equipment. And for whatever reason, all 3 of them died. So I didn't do the mite treatment till later, so they didn't die. They were absconded. That last warm wave we got. But I went through everything today, went around, and everything's still looking good and alive. So, other than 3, but no loss anyway. They're just queen castles, so ain't like they're set up for winter or anything. It'd been good if they'd lived, but whatever. Can't live with everything. So that's what I'm doing. Get this baby cleaned up.